love me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture, I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, the Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, it's how we music, nigga.
Yeah. It's your boy. Did it pop? Herb Shop. Big guns. I'm Bill Blast, Cool G Rat. Crack spots in Brooklyn with an 18. Raised the murder rate out in Brooklyn. Tight rob his own mom's church in Brooklyn. We was wild in the tunnel, niggas got their shine took.
Boy, I'm so Brooklyn, niggas know my name. Shit they said every time a nigga missing their chain. Had to do it for the dollars, I ain't do it for fame. Had to shoot 100 niggas just to work on my aim.
We ain't aiming at your leg, we target your brain.
Leave his body on the floor, blood flow in the drain.
They light candles on his ad, we gon' spin through a game.
For 40 days, 40 nights, niggas making it rain.
You get knocked for the body, better not say a name.
Shit, we took the same oath, my chain and your chain.
I'm from the old Brooklyn, nigga, you know how we play.
This whole team get it, spread love the Brooklyn way.
I did drive-bys, nigga, book dice games, nigga. From picking after Blake Birdman to Miller.
My gun game sick, can't name a nigga illa. Had to fire on this nigga just to show him I was realer.
I had to fire on my man, he was fucking with the eye.
Had to fire on this nigga, he was talking to the cops.
Had to fire on the nigga, he was fronting on my block.
Man, I fired on this nigga, he was looking at my watch.
I'm so Brooklyn, nigga.
And when I'm out of town, they call me Brooklyn, nigga.
From Detroit to LA to NC, nigga.
From Jersey back to the Barclay, nigga. To Labor Day parade on the Parkway, nigga.
The Callaloo dumbing in the Ark, my nigga.
I remember from the lab, Lennox Park, my nigga.
I rep East New York from the start, my nigga.
In Crown Heights, y'all got my heart, my nigga.
Y'all already know what it is. It's Big Dice the Ruler. Big Dice the Ruler, and I've been getting money since we was out there drinking Calvin Coolers. Yo, City Bama, they don't know nothing about no Calvin Coolers. Appreciate everybody for pulling up tonight. I got a good one lined up. I got some things to talk about. I got a great idea. I want some peoples to pull up. I got some peoples in the building I want to share this idea with. I got some more peoples coming up in the building that I want to share this idea with. And it's something special. Grown folks content as usual. Grown folks content as usual. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking about, you know what, y'all? I'm taking applications. I'm taking applications, y'all. I'm taking applications. It's only one thing. All decisions will be made. All decisions will be made. All decisions will be made not only by me, but the constituents of Team Guardians, because we need some new inductees, content creators, supporters, whatever you want to call it. We need some great, righteous people involved with this movement. The merchandise, I done set the design out for the merchandise. I done put the design out for the merchandise. So ladies, I think I got something real nice for y'all. I got the Big Dice shirts coming out with this logo right here for the fellas. On the back, it's going to say another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? I got this coming out for the ladies. I got the Big Dice biker shorts coming out for the ladies for the summer. Big Dice shooter cabin on the back of the buttocks. And in the front, it's going to say UAM, Utica Avenue Mob Store. It stands for you and me, you heard? So if everybody can hear me or anybody that can hear me crystal clear, do me a favor before I can get into the shout out. Let me get some dice cubes. I see my guy Paco G's in the building. I see him in the building. Yo, Pac, I was ready to whip one today. I was ready to whip one viciously, y'all. Hallelujah. Praise God. Praise God. I want everybody in here to say, praise God, Dice. We proud of you, because let me tell you something. Today, I wanted to whoop me one. City Bama, I appreciate you for letting me know that the audio is crystal clear. So let me get into the roll call, you dig? City Bama was the first one to pop in today. City Boy Floyd, he popped in. Old Brooklyn, we here. Miss Tanja Stanley, she is here. Drop Guard Peace, I appreciate you for pulling up and following the cat on Instagram. I didn't know that was you at first, but you know I had to lock it in immediately. Shout out to City Bama. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else decided, Miss Cassandra, everybody else decided to follow me on Instagram because it's popping. We got Miss Tanya Stanley in the building. We got Miss Cassandra Levi in the building. You understand what I'm saying? We got the cynical one of the visionaries from over there with Big DS1 Ross the Boss. Sheep Stay Sleep, as he known as. That's my favorite YouTube content creator. Man. See what my nigga said? He said you was on the hots. I was ready to whoop one to death. We got GP in the building on the tube. Appreciate you, bro, for pulling up. Katie the Kid said, yo, I'm here, Big Dice. What's good, everybody in the building? You heard? Yeah, I was a little upset today, y'all. And it seemed like the devil fuck with you. The devil fucks with you at the end of the day. The devil don't fuck with you when you get to work. The devil fuck with you at the end of work. And I'm going to keep it funky. I'm going to talk a little bit today at the end of this. We're going to talk about these motherfucking migrants. And I mean this with no disrespect. I mean this with no prejudice in my heart, no malicious in my heart. But I'm going to talk about some of you Haitians. Woo-woo. See, the part that I don't really like about migrants, immigrants, people that come from other countries, Nigerians, Haitians, Guatemalans, Mexicans, Saudi Arabians, whatever you name it, wherever they're from. These shit, they could be from Sesame Street. You understand what I'm saying to you? It could be Big Bird coming from fucking Sesame Street. When they come into these embassies in the United States, with their hands out in their booklet to what is expected of them in the United States of America, a lot of the people in that embassy will tell people Stay away from black people. You're better than them. Now, check this out. They're telling Nigerians this. They're telling Haitians this. They're telling Africans this. This is why back in the days, a lot of Africans, and shout out to my Africans and shout out to my Nigerians, a lot of them didn't want to do business with black people because this was told to them the minute they got to the States. Don't mess with black people. The black people over here in the United States are poison. They're poison. They don't have the structure and the well-bringing that y'all have. Y'all are good migrants. That's why we want you here. That's why we want you here. So the bug part is, this is why I'm going to talk about this too. I'm going to talk about this too. Yes, I am. I'm going to talk about this too because it has to be talked about. Somebody got to talk about it. Somebody got to talk about it. Matter of fact, let me send this to my guy, Artist Morrison, right quick. Somebody has to talk about this because let me tell you something. Who's a better person to talk about it than me? Who's a better person to talk about it than me? Because I'm not going to be biased. I'm not going to be disrespectful, but I'm going to speak straight from my heart. Number one, there are some migrants that are making the great migrants look like filthy scums of the earth. And my job, they pulling Haitians in by the truck, by the van load. But noticing there's some great Haitian people out there. Don't get it twisted. Some great, nice, beautiful people. But there's some slick, disgusting con artists, just like some of us Americans also. You know how some of us Americans are filthy, disgusting pieces of shit? That's in every nationality. And I done met a couple of Haitians that's some filthy, nasty, disgusting animals. Stop, I say to all my real official Haiti people. But I'm talking about, let me tell you something. They say black people are lazy. I'm starting to think they was talking about Haitians. Because they was not talking about West Indians. They was not talking about Jamaicans. If you watch the show back in the days in Living Color, you remember the show called Hey Mon? You remember when the daughter came home with a boyfriend? She was like, Daddy, this is my boyfriend. He said, does he have a job? He said, yes, Dad. He has 2 jobs. He said, he's a lazy fucking bum. He said, he's a lazy fucking bum. He said, me have 4 jobs and 2 part-time jobs. He said, me a janitor, a teacher, a police officer, a mechanic, a shoe shine parlor, and I grow watermelon. But let me tell you something. Them Haitians is worse than us. Some of them. Tell them motherfuckers to go to the bathroom and be back at a reasonable time. Them niggas going outside on a cell phone, talking to people in Haiti. Hey brother, I say I am outside of my job. Yes, this is my job. Hello, I love job. I don't know what the fuck they be talking about. And the bug part about me is, it's about 755,000 of them motherfuckers at my job. Them motherfuckers it's so many of them, they congregate, and you'll never see how many of them is until somebody stop talking. All you hear is all that shit. But let me explain something to you. They may say, let me explain to you. If you do not know English, I'm not upset with you when you hear somebody speaking English and it is agitating your brain because you cannot understand a motherfucking word that a person is saying. Now, I was a little hot today. I was a little hot today because I show so much respect and I give so much respect. But today was one of them days. I know my mother had me God had me in the bosom of his motherfucking chest, because let me explain something to you. I was very, very aggravated and upset. That's just all I'm gonna say. Because if I go into detail of how upset I was, they'd be like, this nigga Dice crazy. This nigga Dice is crazy. But I'm not. After this video right here by Jaffe, we're going to talk about the migrants later, but I'm going to get into this great idea I got. I'm glad y'all in here. I want to see how y'all feel about this idea I got coming up because it involves y'all. It involves y'all. Let's get into Jaffe right quick. Dig, checking in. Let's go.
Yeah. Nah, for real. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better bow down to the fucking greatest. I'm the greatest. Nigga. Look, mama, yeah, your son done made it. Bow down to the fucking greatest. Watch me work, y'all here to witness greatness. The niggas checking in, they better check again. The effing in, come with a switch. I dare you talk again like fuck it. Push the wrong button and I'ma up it. Got a box full of old drug money, I never touch it. I really brag about the shit that I wear, but it do be something like, this is not a Kango hat, it's a Prada bucket. I'm still searching for a good sale. The AV costs about 12. The shit always come back around. Give me a good pill, all it takes is the right fiend. I change a nigga life. These niggas front, they ain't got no hustle. Something ain't right. The same race, they still stuck in the back. I done lapped them twice. If it's up, my bitch to bring my pipe. No matter if I'm wrong or right. I sing to her like Barry White. For real, on the B, I know my baby a sting. Something like Glenn Rice. Shoot up. One time for the Hooters, talking Queens, if they ain't mentioning me, then these niggas stupid. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better bow down to the fucking greatest. I'm the greatest. Nigga. Look, mama, yeah, your son done made it. Bow down to the fucking greatest. Watch me work, y'all here to witness greatness. The nigga that you thinking is him, they really like that. If the Tigers take your chain, can get your ice back. Believe me, I'm rolling with E-Weeds with them black things. Look like controllers, not playing P3 for the wrong reasons. You'll be famous up on the TV though. Channel 1 News, I'm talking Rocco for Tuccio. Put that money gone, don't be a stupido. Pull him in his casa, I took his dinero and got his bully too. It's NY. Y'all welcome to see the bad guy. Meet me at the Plaza Hotel. Got jobs for all of y'all. Damn if I'm out here starving and can't eat. Oh, the show black. My name Top. Oh, pleased to meet you. Send a bag on, I'ma terrorize niggas like Clarence Preacher. Through my process, never forgot what got me $1. Black and white, I was serving 8 balls on my corner pocket. Talk tough, when I see him, it's nothing. They gotta stop it. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better.
Yo, shout out to Jaffe, y'all. I got a plan. I'm gonna get into this plan right quick. I thought of an idea in a show called Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus. There's a couple of books, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. There's always been a saying, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. The reason why they say that is because our thoughts are so complex, but they differ in such a wide variety of ways. Ghost Town, I see you in the building. Salute. Appreciate you for the membership also, brother. Matter of fact, Miss Cassandra is interested in becoming or getting into the YouTube world. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this might be an opportunity for her to get familiar and comfortable with the whole platform shit. You dig what I'm saying? Because men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Now check this out. I got some great ideas of content and conversation that we can talk about, because discipline, on how should we discipline our children? Some people believe that, a good old spanking, the old-fashioned way, never hurt nobody. Some people believe putting your hands on a child, you should never do that. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say this right now. When it comes to a little girl, I think the responsibility of discipline should be left upon her mother as far as physically. When it comes to the responsibility of discipline, when it comes to a young man, I think that responsibility should be left upon to the father. The reason why I say this is, women, y'all give birth to us y'all understand us, but you can rarely relate to our thought pattern. Fellas, you plant seeds that bring forth beautiful women, beautiful little girls, beautiful babies that turn into little girls, that go into teenagers, turn into young and adults, that turn into great women, that turn into mothers, that turn into grandmothers. Now check this out. We can deal with y'all and we can relate with y'all, but our views widen. It's like men are in Japan and women are in Las Vegas. You see what Cassandra says? She said, I'm gonna whip some ass. Simple and plain. And me, quote unquote, people say, oh, people be beating on their kids. First of all, there's child abuse, and then there's checking your child when they need to be checked. See, I'm from the old school. You might get it with a belt, a stick, a spoon. You might get keys thrown at you. You might get choked out. Your moms might jump off the bed and throw you in a choke headlock because you're too big and she's short. Don't ask me how I know that. But I think I turned out pretty decent. When it comes to the discipline aspect of it, I feel as though that if we don't teach our children in the home the importance of just doing the right thing, moving responsibly. You dig what I'm saying? If we don't teach them the repercussions of going outside of the box or disobeying parents' rules and laws, the streets will. But see, when the streets teach you about disobeying laws, it usually has some laws pertaining to some street shit, pertaining to some crossing the code shit. When it comes to disciplinary actions in the streets, sometimes people are killed. Sometimes people are beat out of their motherfucking recognition. Sometimes people are put in jail, incarcerated, because they just couldn't follow rules. Some people just don't have the know-how to respect an authoritative figure. It's always going to be a confrontation when it comes to authority. Don't ask me why. I used to be the same fucking way. And it wasn't that I disregarded authority. I disregarded the approach of disrespect. I wouldn't give a fuck if he was authority or not. Because even though I respected the authority of my grandparents, of my mother and my father, they still came to me with the respect as parents, even if they were having to check me or discipline me for something that I know I should not have been doing. My mom's telling me to come home at 9 o'clock. I come home 2:45 in the morning, and I was supposed to get my ass beat. My mom told me when she sent me to school, she sent me to school to learn, not to disrupt the class, not to talk back to teachers. So she had every motherfucking right when she beat my ass, and then she took the television out the motherfucking room. She took the Atari 5200 out the room. She took the extension from the phone call in the room, and she took away all privileges to go outside until further notice. Top Shot, salute. He said, death or prison is the only thing the streets teaching anyone. Salute, Big Dice in the whole chat. SMM Jeezy popped up right behind him. He says, salute, Dice. Much love and respect. Wait, bro. You see what Shots just said? The way that the streets discipline us is death or jail. See, some niggas, you can go ahead and try to be a bully, and you could be a gangster, and you could be like, and a nigga know your motherfucking reposition, and that nigga will call your reputation, your reputation. Like, they know what you got the reputation of. Violence, aggression, gangster shit. And they know that that's not them. So you know what they're going to do? Yo, Jeezy, what they going to do? Tell me what they're going to do, Jeez, when they know you valid by any means and they're not. Anybody else want to take a guess? When they know, they're going to try to get you out the way. It's either one or two things they're going to do. They're going to try to get you killed, unalived. Excuse the terminology. They're going to try to get you unalived, or they're going to drop a dime on your ass. You're going to go to jail. Y'all ain't see Belly? Y'all ain't see when DMX and Nas was driving through the motherfucking town, the brand new motherfucking Impala. You see what he said? Oh, them niggas eating good. Them niggas eating good, huh? Rebel TV, salute, bro. Yeah, shout out to Rebel TV Network. I like him. I ain't gonna front. Rebel TV shot at me too. That shit is all love. You know why I appreciate that, y'all? Because they say, well, God damn it, if you don't talk about some of the best, they ain't gonna recognize you. Shout out to Rebel TV. It ain't nothing but love over here, beloved. Salute. Queen Gigi, I see you in the building. SMMGD said, facts, Dice. Exactly what you know what you're talking about. They gonna get your ass out them streets. So check this out, y'all. Rebel TV, you more than welcome too, yo. Everybody in here, whether you have a Queen Gigi, I need you. I need you, sis. And matter of fact, do me a favor, sis. Do me a favor right quick. I'm gonna do this right now. Y'all. Make sure y'all go to this channel. And I check the sis out. Another beautiful soul on the internet. Another beautiful soul on the internet. And I would love to have you be a part of this too, sis. I would love to have you be a part of this because I got a great idea. Rebel, I need you too, beloved. I got a great idea. And I want everybody of some importance. What I mean by importance, I just dropped Rebel link too, y'all. Make sure y'all get over there and subscribe. What I mean by importance is a great voice of adults coming together in a collaboration of great minds talking. Word up, y'all. It's called Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. I think if we start getting up here together as a whole, meaning men and women, talking about important situations that's going on in our lives, the world, our children, shit, our job, mental illness. Yo, it's so much shit that's going on with us, y'all. We got to start supporting each other. Seriously. I told y'all the year of 2025, that's God twice. And it's time for us to start moving accordingly, y'all. We got families, we have children. And tell you the truth, I don't want my legacy to be known for no fraudulence. None. You dig what I'm saying? I just think that the problems that sometimes occur between men and women, I think it could be settled through a counseling type way of respectable people. Now, say for instance, I got me up here, I got FTC up here, I got Dog Soldier up here, I got Rebel up here, I got Artist Morrison up here, I got SMMGZ up here, I got Drop Guard and them up here. I got great minds, Hank McCoy, City Bama, whoever wants to get up here as far as the men. I got Queen Gigi. I got Miss Miyagi. I got Angie Baby. I got the Russian Princess. I got Eve James. I got Tizzle Tay. I got Jayla. Anybody with some sense, anybody that has a mind of growth, because men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Ron from the BX, I see you, 050 in the building. And the reason why I think we need to start doing these type of things is because people are not really telling the truth about how they're feeling inside. Women, y'all are going through some things sometimes that you need to really watch who you talk to, especially when you venting. Fellas, we go through some shit sometimes. We got to pay attention to who we talking to and who we venting to. But I think that if we come together as a conglomerate, people up here just opening up their vulnerability about reality. You dig what I'm saying? And to the fellas in here, I already told y'all, I'm ready for the men's conference. If we can do it once a month or once every week, I want it to be done on Sunday. on Sunday night, grown folks time, the God hour. You dig what I'm saying? I want some men to get up here and talk about some of the things that may be upsetting them. You might be going through something with your baby mother. You might be going through something with your wife. You might be going through something financially. You might be going through something with your children. You might be going through something at your job. You might just need somebody to talk to and release that motherfucking built up evil energy that resonates on our hearts. Because if we keep dealing with this shit the way we used to deal with it back in the days, we gonna die, go to jail, or be put in a motherfucking mental hospital because the motherfucking ghosts come back in them dreams. I don't know if y'all know it, but I do. I do. Facts, Ron. It's like it gotta be someplace. Don't get it twisted. It's gonna be the theatrics on YouTube. I try to stay away from it. Now, hold on. If it's joking, hear me crystal clear. If it's just some joking shit, you know, nigga just wrote up a script for entertainment, I'm gonna watch it. It's kind of funny to me. I like shit like that. That's creativity. But when it gets to the seriousness of people trying to harm themselves, people talking about this is this person's address, or this is this person's address, or if it gets to the fact where people start taking it to that where people, families can get involved, and people that don't got nothing to do, YouTube, start getting involved, I don't interact with none of that, y'all. Like, seriously, I don't want none of that shit around me. None of that shit around me. And if you come up on this platform, respectfully, I don't care about that bullshit niggas be feeding into talking about YouTube beef. Ain't no such thing as no fucking YouTube beef. It's people up here with disgruntled motherfucking attitudes, and sometimes strong minds clash. The best clash. But you know what the best part about it is? Getting up here and showing how adults supposed to carry themselves, breaking it down, the conversation from what started the whole initial misinterpretation of disrespect on either side. These are things that are starting to get resolved. See, I'm working on myself. So if I can get a good group of people around me to continue to help me with my motherfucking energy and keep my mind straight, that's why I went live. That's why I go live a few times. Like after the day I had at work today, like today, y'all, was one of them days where the devil was just looking at me, smiling. I saw him crystal clear. I saw the devil crystal clear today. And the reflection that I saw was me. Facts. Like when you see the reflection of God that's trying to tell you, right, that's you supposed to be talking to yourself. But let me tell you something. When them thoughts run in your mind, you're like, yo, I should just go punch this nigga in his motherfucking face. That's the devil, y'all. It's like the shit was just weird. I was just looking like an out-of-body experience at how I was feeling. Like it's like I just jumped out of my body and my spiritual was on the other side, on the outside, looking at me, at my physical. And I'm telling you, I saw the devil. And usually that comes from so much things that be held up without release. Without being able to release it. Because see, if I got some real official gangsters up here on the stage, gentlemen, hardworking men, niggas that survived in the street, OGs, whatever you want to call it, that can sit down and build with me about what's going on in my mind, because my mind is usually in your mind if a problem occurs pertaining to men. That's what I want about the women and the men to come together. Fuck all that bullshit that be going on in the chats and when y'all do y'all little lives, cursing and flipping each other. I'm talking about some real grown shit. Put all that shit to the side. Get up here and have some conversations. Let's have conversations about things that may have upset us about each other. See, that's the new shit I'm on, man. You dig what I'm saying? Conversation of substance, it brings a different side out of people. Seriously. You see what FTC said? He said, tell the devil his breath is stinking and to keep it moving, Dice. Like, for real. Like, and then again, I have other things that's going on. I just had three deaths that just killed me back to back. Thank you, Gigi. Appreciate you. I'm going to call the $2. You know what? I'm going to call the $2 super chat. The pack of papers. The Bob Marley extra long cigarette paper, hemp only. Thank you, Gigi. See, there's a lot of things I ain't even get to deal with. You know what I'm saying? I just lost my Uncle Bud D. George Lewis, may you rest in peace. I just lost my Uncle Aaron Lewis. May you rest in peace. Just buried him last week. I just lost my cousin Edna Earl, my mom's favorite cousin. Her son Jamal is my favorite cousin. Just buried her yesterday. This shit is just weird. Like I used to think it was the devil. Like when certain people pass away. If anybody in here ever felt as though the devil did something when they may have took a loved one or a friend or a family member or something like that, trust and believe I'm here to tell you this. The devil had nothing to do with that. That was God. See, because sometimes we flip it and we misconstrue and give the devil more credit than he actually has. He has no fucking power over God. I'm telling you, this shit is real. And I'm this official street nigga telling you this shit. I have changed my fucking life. I'm telling you, it's like walking with faith is so much more rewarding. I'm telling you, like I said, it was times when I was in the street, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. I can't even tell you the money I ran through. I can't even tell you that shit. I can't even tell you the money that I ran through. And just deciding to go back to work. Yeah. 9 months ago, told myself I ain't hustling no more. Cold turkey. Facts. Facts. I said, I'm going to try to do this another way. Because the faith is the reward. See, in your mind, you can see yourself with a mansion, Mercedes-Benz, a bunch of cleaners like George Jefferson. But you start doubting it because you say, I ain't got no motherfucking money to open up no cleaners. I ain't got no money to be my own businessman. See, God puts visions in your mind because it's not about the financial status with God. Anything God wants to happen by the snap of a finger or blow of breath is going to fucking happen. So just because you don't think that you will have it, it's just the day and then. If it's deemed for you, I'm telling you, if it's written for you to have, you will receive it. That's just facts. That's just facts. And it's a lot of stuff that be bothering all of us. Like I said, look at the day I had today. Shit, I had to come up here and vent about that shit. I'm telling you, today I just was like, whoo. And then you know what I noticed also? The people that you are so respectful and courteous to, these are the ones that take your kindness for weakness. They take your kindness for a weakness. And then when you snap, oh my God, when you snap, you a clown. Eve, I see you in the building. Yo, Eve, I just said your name earlier. Yo, Eve, I need you. I need you. I'm dead serious. I need you. I'm about to do the Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus series. We need this shit. We need us all to be able to get up here, men and women, and just talk about shit that's bothering us. I think if we, let me tell you something. It's just like a relationship. If you break up with somebody this month, January, and you start fucking with somebody, today is, all right, what's today? January the, okay. Today is January the 29th. And by February the 29th, you're in a relationship with somebody else, you're setting yourself up for failure. Oh shit, Eve, I'm back on the gram too. I'm back on the gram too, Eve. I just went back on the gram. So I'm going to make sure I hit you and get up with you. If you don't give your time to heal with anything that hurts you or upset you, it's going to grow. You know why? Because you're going to put it to the back of your head like, oh, I met this new person. I met this person, and that new person is going to seem like to cover up and erase the thoughts that you may have with the person that you was with. But that new person is just an illusion. I don't care if that person is loving you. I don't care if that person is treating you the best you've ever treated in your life. I don't care if the sex is out. Great father, great mother, fellas. Let me tell you something. If you didn't heal, you'll never be able to love that person the way you're supposed to. You'll never be able to receive love from that person the way you're supposed to, and you're going to destroy it. 7, salute. We can do it, Eve. You already know that. Should I do a shoot with you weekly? We got to save ourselves. It's a fact. It's a fact, y'all. DBN, I see you. It's like this is the only way we can grow. And I'm telling y'all, there's too many things that's going on in our lives where we need to be putting the time on YouTube for the craziness. Let me tell you something. I tell anybody this. My platform is always open. I don't care if you have a misunderstanding with somebody. Come over here and let's clear that shit up, because I'm just going to be the mediator. Sometimes people need to talk. Sometimes there needs to be a third party there that's going to be non-biased and going to say, yo, Seven, you wrong. Yo, DBN, you wrong. Your City Bama, you could have worded it differently. Your FTC, well, you know that wasn't right. See, I'm not going to be biased. And we need it, y'all. Pay attention, man. This shit, y'all don't see what's happening? There's too much shit going on in the street right now. It's still shit I want to have open conversations about. Rest in peace to Naziah Harris. It's a bunch of shit I want to talk about, man. It's a bunch of shit I want to talk about, man. I want to talk about how we're going to start raising our children better. I want to start asking for ideas. I think people need to come up here and start talking to each other like, yo, like our parents did with us and our grandparents did with us. Yo, I'm going through something with my daughter. I'm going through something with my son. And I just need some motherfucking help because I've tried everything. I've tried everything to correct this situation. And it seems like the respect between me and my child is starting to sever. See, this is what communities are for when it comes to children. And then, fellas, we got to start loving our women more. Fuck in the bedroom. That was a problem I had, too. I thought I could solve everything with sex. If I bust your ass, kiss that motherfucking cat for you, we back together and we happy. That's bullshit. And ladies, I'm going to keep it funky with you. When you jump up on your man, you might rock that mic, fuck him to sleep, give him some good food. Oh, I got him. He all right. He's not all right. He's hurting. He's not all right. He's hurting. And fellas, our women are not all right. They hurting. Listen to what I be telling y'all. Like I said, certain things, if y'all only knew what your boy go through sometimes or what I went through, but it ain't nothing that I haven't went through that if God told me, yo, you want to go through that again? I'd be like, yeah, from jail and getting shot. Because it's like a movie. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you notice if you watch a movie and then you watch it again, you'd be like, damn, I ain't see that part. It's so many, I don't remember them parts. You dig what I'm saying? But the reason why I wouldn't do that, because it would destroy me. Like if God say, well, if there's a year that you can go right back to right now, what year would you want to be? 22 years old. Best year of my life, I think. More money than Bugs Bunny. The chicks is on me. The whips is there. The blocks is there. The spots is there. But I was not happy. I didn't know how to appreciate myself. I didn't know my worth. I didn't know how to appreciate my son's mother. It's like certain things that I didn't understand, I see crystal clear right now. Soldier Killer. Salute. I see crystal clear right now. And tell you the truth, if I'm starting to realize certain things, I know it's other people that's in or on YouTube that's starting to realize things, and there's other people that's paying attention to us that's starting to realize things. You dig what I'm saying? We got great people that can come together and really just get shit off our head and talk about great things, and we can share it to everybody's platform. That shit ain't got to just stay here. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus it's just an insight of great dialogue where all of us can have something else to bring up and talk about instead of discrediting each other or disrespecting each other or trying to belittle each other. And then 1 second, that bread might swing along. The Honcho in the building, salute. Club Fortune, my bedroom dim. I see you. Guy, I see you. It's like time, y'all. I know what my mission is. Like I said, I don't care about all that shit niggas talking about. I don't even talk about that goofy shit. Yo, China did a show. Shout out to China here in the building. When China do certain shows, it'd be hard to determine who's who sometimes. I'm talking about the shows when he put people together and let them have their conversations. Yo, I'm watching this shit China did. I don't want to get into it because I don't want nobody to take nothing I'm saying offensively. I really don't give a fuck because I can fight. But I'm just to that point now where I'm not trying to offend nobody. It's so much needed for us to grow the fuck up. I heard people arguing about a person telling on somebody, and then I heard somebody else saying, you're proud of, first of all, why are we so fucking proud for the ignorant years that we had? That's another thing that's starting to bug me out that we need to talk about. We got to get that. It's like if it don't come out in the wash, that bitch got to come out in the rinse. We got to get that shit the fuck up out of us. It's so many times I think about shit like, why are we so proud because of the ignorance we displayed for so fucking long? I'm not happy some niggas is paranoid around me if they see me upset or people are worrying. Yo, what this nigga gonna do? That shit ain't no good fucking feeling. That shit has affected me with my family. Watch tomorrow. He said, you got to learn up. Kevin Jones, he said, the problem we have in our community is that being vulnerable is frowned upon. So you can't tell your spouse what you're going through. It's a sign of weakness. And you want to hear something funny? I spoke about that before in the show. But y'all got to pay attention to something, Kev. That was then. This is now. Yo, fellas, let me tell you something. I'm an official gangster, nigga. You see this hat on my goddamn head, and I ain't say it. They gave it to me. Let me tell you something. You know, back in the days when our women used to be like, baby, what's wrong? We used to be like, nothing. It ain't nothing. I got it. And we were lying because I don't know about y'all. There was times I wanted to talk to my son, mother about certain things. There was times I wanted to talk to other women about certain things that was really destroying me inside. Things about the street, things about my family, things about the relationship that I was having with her. But it made it seem like Kev said, if we express what hurt us to our heart and to the core of our stomach, the vulnerability was looked upon as a weakness. Oh, that nigga's a bitch. Oh, that nigga cried. Let me tell you something, fellas. That makes you official where I come from. Today is the time for us to start. Let me tell you something. If you don't communicate what's going on in your motherfucking heart or how you feeling a certain way, it's going to lead to resentment and separation. It's going to lead to resentment and separation. See, a lot of people say you need communication, a lack of communication. See, I'm going to break it down a little more clearer. Number one, the communication is the vulnerability. Ladies and gentlemen, the communication is the vulnerability. Yo, baby, what's wrong? Not talk to you about it later. No, fuck that. Nothing. You'll talk to me about it later. Instead of it being a snappy response, ladies, like a snappy response. Let me explain to you the way that you speak. Like my mother used to say, it's not what you say, it's the way you say it. Like if I say to you, Ma, what's wrong? I mean, I ain't nothing. Like for real, I don't even feel like talking. Like, why is you asking me? Why is you even talking to me right now? See, all that in the face. And it seems like the disgust that you're displaying because I'm trying to find out what's going on with you. That's what pushes the people away from you. For real. That's what pushes people, male or female. You know what we got to stop doing too, fellas? Shout out to China, Miss Miyagi. He was in the show one night. And I broke something down for the ladies, and I want y'all to hear this right now. If you fucking with a dude that had any type of horrific upbringing or trauma that may have ran through or altered his life or been in the street, or if you fucking with a square, if he really cares about you, if he loves you, it'll break his heart to even argue with you. Because when a real gangster chooses a woman, there's certain attributes about our mothers that seem like we search for. Not on Oedipus theory, lusting for our mothers. No, I'm talking about the compassion, the understanding, the caring side. Just cooking a good meal for a nigga, appreciating us. You dig what I'm saying? So when it gets to the fact that me and my woman, or us and our women, ladies, if we arguing with you to the fact where it's getting loud or we're cursing or we're getting vulgar, it's not because we're trying to disrespect you. It's like a temperature that's turning up more and more because the same time where me and you are going through something, in our minds as men, it's destroying us that we're even to this level of communication or disrespect with each other. That's the fact. Kev, I appreciate you for the super sticker, beloved. OG, I see you in the building. You see what Kenny's unholy grail said? Gangsters and women heading out. Like, it's time to really be an adult. Like, for real, y'all. Like, for real. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you what God told me. Certain things, when we going through with our women, it destroys us from every angle. But you know what, fellas? Let me tell you some deep shit. You notice when we arguing with our ladies, pay attention to this, ladies. When we're arguing with you, and then you become argumentative, you start fussing. You start venting the things that hurt you and upset you, that you held in your mind, that you never wanted to express. The times when you should have been vulnerable, when you could have expressed it calmly, like, yo, babe, like the way you and your friends is always hanging out, and I just be wanting some time with you sometimes. It's starting to make me feel unappreciated, babe. As opposed to when me and you are arguing, fuck that, you always run around with them stupid ass niggas in the fucking street. I hope you niggas go to jail or one of you niggas fucking die. You see, you got to pay attention to the timing. That's the best part of communication. If something is bothering you, talk about that shit. I don't give a fuck if that shit hits you in the middle of the night. If that's the motherfucker you loving, if they right next to you, or they love you, like you get them on that motherfucking phone and let them know, yo, what's going on? You all right? You safe? Yeah. What's going on? Why you calling? Because it's something that's bothering me, man, and I need to talk about it. So, ladies, when we arguing with y'all and y'all start voicing your input, by the time you start voicing your input, we're so disgusted, we don't want to talk about it anymore. See, we got this shut-off valve. See, y'all think that the shut-off valve is disrespectful because in y'all mind, that's why I want this show to work so bad. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. In a woman's mind, you feel as though that we are disregarding your feelings and neglecting your wants and your needs. But no, that's not correct in all cases. There are some men, ladies, that just don't know what it is to be a man. So they don't know how to appreciate you. So you're right. It's them type of bitch ass niggas that don't give a fuck. But I'm talking about the men like myself that do know how to treat a woman. Fellas, we got to stop leaving that argument. If you're going to leave that argument, fellas, what you got to do is leave the argument for a few minutes to calm down. Do not think that woman ain't sitting there still going in her mind about what y'all was arguing about, because it seems like women take it like they're being dismissed. We're not dismissing you. It's heartbreaking to us. And it seems like we disappointed within ourselves for even letting ourselves get heated to the fact to say certain things like, fuck you, or bitch, you always running your mouth. These are not words that we really want to communicate. It just seems like from the trauma that we've been through, from our neighborhoods, from the shit we've seen our parents do. See, people fail to realize the addictions of our parents, the sins of our parents have fell on all of us. The same way they were sitting up, might have been fucking with a little sugar boo, might have been drinking, might have been smoking some bud, et cetera, et cetera. All the motherfucking addictions that were on our parents, you don't notice them shits came from us because we found out certain things about our parents and it enlisted curiosity. So when the curiosity got in us, what's that in the ashtray that Pops left? That don't look like no regular cigarette. How come every time they drinking that stuff, they start laughing and giggling? Let me see what's in that glass, because Mom and Pops and them had a party and they fell asleep. See, y'all fail to realize when my parents and them had the parties, I was left to clean it up. So I was the one that got the cigarettes. I was the one that was responsible for dumping the ashtrays. I was the one that was responsible for cleaning up certain things in the living room. So the shattered powder of cocaine, what's that white substance right there? See, all these curious questions that run through our minds as children, we start sneaking and doing. Rose, salute. We start sneaking and doing. we start sneaking and doing? Fellas, when we going through something, our minds tell us a whole different scenario. Ladies, me and you can be arguing. We could be going through something with you. Y'all don't speak to us at one night. We got y'all sucking cock in a hotel getting your back beat out. We got a nigga feeding you grapes in a fancy restaurant, taking a helicopter ride to Hawaii for the night. You sucking cock, he eating pussy, and she coming back the next morning, and you could be at your goddamn grandmother's house. You could be at your best friend's house eating motherfucking ice cream, watching little orphan Annie crying about me. That's why it's time for us to get together as adults, y'all. We can get up on these platforms 6 and 7 deep and say, suck your mother, fuck you. You's a bum-ass bitch. You bum-ass nigga, fuck your kids. I wish your moms die. I hope you die. Why we can't get up on a fucking platform and just have a great conversation like adults? I've been striving for this since I got on YouTube, and I'm not going to stop striving for it. I see it. It's crystal clear. It's in my eyes. I'm telling you, the shit is going to jump. Men are from Mars and women are from Venus. This is something to have topics and conversations about everything. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. We can be talking over here about liposuction. We can be talking about breast implants, injections. Why do women go through the fact of this injection phase? Why do women have this insecurity within themselves? Because a lot of women, when y'all getting fly, y'all doing that shit to look better than another bitch. See, the competition ain't with no man. The competition is with a broad. So when you're going to get your ass done, you're going to get your titties done, you're going to get your lips done, and all that, so forth and so forth to go along with that outfit that you might buy, or that hairdo that you might get, or them nails that you might get done, or that fucking lashes that you might. You're doing that to be the baddest bitch in the room in front of a bunch of bitches because you want to be the main one. That's your fault. And you niggas, there's some niggas running around thinking money means something. Money don't make you official. It's a bunch of niggas with money that's fucking corny. There's a bunch of niggas that got a bunch of fucking money, and they couldn't even pay all the money that they had for the magic word, personality. But I got Egypt is just a trick. You got it. But what I got a feelings do is get things calm down. It's all right, it was a truck. You claim it's just a truck. What I got an idea to do is try to calm it down. Like I said, I'm responsible for the grown folks sector. This is my shit. I started this one. And I can stamp that. Shout out to Ziggy Black. If it wasn't for me and Ziggy Black, the Godfather, having a conversation one day, and he telling me, he was like, yo, boy, tell you the truth, your shit is totally different. He said, you got really good people in your chat that's really corresponding to grown folks' conversation. And it just jumped in my head. He was like, matter of fact, yo, boy, grown folks conversation sector. I said, no, just a grown folks sector. People come over here and say, damn, it's never no disrespect in the chat. I've had people ask me, how do you get people in the chat to do that? First of all, people are adults. People are adults. And one thing I will say, if somebody is a troll in another chat, when they come over here, the energy is so respectful and cool over here, like a person with some great sense wouldn't have nothing to do but do the same thing. Like great dialogue, great respect reciprocates great dialogue and great respect. Like if you walk up in a party one night, a nigga got on a $15,000, $16,000 goddamn sable, a mean ass motherfucking dead animal, and you walk up on a nigga and be like, yo, check this out, beloved. I don't even know you, but that dead animal was crazy. And then he look at you and see you might have a motherfucking dead animal, a sable or something on your shit, full length, looking like some Frank Lucas shit. And nigga go, but you know, the animal on your motherfucking back isn't to be overlooked also. See, when we was coming up, there was nothing wrong with complimenting each other. We got to get back to that shit. We got to get back to that shit, y'all. Ladies, there's nothing wrong with telling a woman, yo, you wore that dress, bitch. You're beautiful. Fellas, there's nothing wrong with a nigga saying, yo, bruh, doing your thing. Like we're not even at the stage where we compliment each other anymore. Shout out to everybody in here. When I told y'all I was going back to work, shout out to everybody in here. Not one person in here was like, Dice, you crazy? Fuck that bullshit. That's right, Dice, go to job. Get a job. I'm proud of you. That's some of the most beautiful things that I've ever heard. Yo, I'm proud of you. My mother used to say shit like that. So for people that have, like, not too many people that have ever really interacted with me and just recognized my movement, y'all the ones that motivate me to go to work, because I'm going to keep it funky with y'all. It's a bunch of days I get up and be like, all I got to do is make a phone call. And this is no exaggeration. That's why I always laugh when niggas be playing with wax. Y'all really don't, niggas is really, really good people, man. And niggas is really in touch with good people. And it is good people that always got their arms out. Some niggas like myself, Wax, the CKs, the Chinas, the Harlem Legends. You know what I'm saying? It's really some niggas, the Zeke Blacks. You dig what I'm saying? The Mikey B's, you know, like certain dudes that really can make phone calls, and niggas will be like, you want to hear something funny? Eve, I swear to God, I've been chilling. Like Eve, like she was like, if you got anxiety issues, and that shit fucked me up because I never told nobody that shit on YouTube. That's when I knew Eve had a difference with her too. Like Eve, if y'all really catch Eve when she on her shit, you're gonna be like, whoa. Like Eve is vicious. But if you catch her intellectual side, that girl got a dangerous fucking mind. It just seems like, unfortunately, people clash on YouTube and it brings the worst out of all of us. I mean, all of us. But check this out. Y'all remember what Waiter said, right? Do y'all remember what Waiter said? This is what Waiter said. If y'all feel as though Waiter was right, I want y'all to put this in the chat. Put God Got a Plan for me in the chat. Let's go.
Yeah. God got a plan for me. 128. For me. 128. I know God got a plan for me. I done prayed. For me. I done prayed. The motherfuckers wasn't listening. God got a plan for me. No. I understand. I just stopped praying. I just stopped praying. I got a gun.
Let's smash the like button, share the slide. Grown folks conversation, y'all.
I know he's the greatest. He gave us this power. Yeah. Yo, where the bottle at? Right, pass that shit, man. God got a plan for me. He got a plan for me. Yes, he does. I know God. Yeah. I know God got a plan. Let me tell you something.
I done seen a lot of shit. I done sold a lot of drugs. I done lost a lot of crips. All I thought about was getting rich. I bought 100 grams and got a stick. If it's his God plan, he done fucked up. I'm from the jungle where you pray if you ain't tough enough. I'll be back to grip, and then I called this buffer. I ain't saying that was tough, I just ain't give a fuck. Dark Knight's big gun, I'm like, give it up. Buddy, he was claiming crip, guess he wasn't crip enough. Not jam, mines didn't, guess he wasn't quick enough. Told me he was playing tough, niggas had to pick him up. I put your shooters in a box, I ain't a boxer, I keep a knocker. I pop a bean and I go bonkers. God's plan made my mama give me up. Sometimes I wonder why my mama ain't give a fuck.
God got a plan for me. For me. I know God got to the point where I don't even like this crip shit no more, man. I ain't like this shit no more. God got a plan for me. First, it ain't no shit. It ain't no love. So these jacks and people, I don't know. I know he's the greatest. I know all my fallen, man. Rest in peace to me, I'm dead. Rest in peace, my way. God got my niggas in cages like fucking animals, man. Yes, he does. God got a plan. Free my orders.
Red pill, blue pill, so hard to give it up. I'll be in the box until I die before I give you up. God's plan turned my people into slaves. My whole housewife, they put me in a cage. I done sniffed so much coke, I can't give it up. I done drank too much lean, I can't give it up. I done fucked on that pussy, I can give it up. I chase money every day, I never give it up.
Free my streets. Free Psych Bites. Been here a long time, guys. I'm free. I watch family. Turn on family. And I watch strangers. Love me more.
6 niggas, 6 minutes. I'm in the shit until the shit finish. Big crip, new whip, you see the rim spinning. My team spinning, my little cousin Big Brimmin. Yeah, mad that I'm a G and my wrist slitty. Play me next pick, I might have your bitch with me. I was told never snitch, should've followed me. Niggas switch up, pop shit and give apologies. Perky at the perky, thick bitch sit on top of me. Birdie at the birdie on the block, this Monopoly. I'll pull his birdie in the desert, niggas flocking me. Honey pack, Henny bitch, trust me, ain't no stopping me. I got dreams of dead people on top of me. Shoot mine, shoot two of yours, that's philosophy. Little nigga, big chain, riding in a stocky V. Box like Apollo, motherfucker, ain't no rocking me.
God got it there for me. Where's that? For me. I know God got it there for me. For me. I ain't never going back. God got it there for me. Fuck jail. Yo, my niggas ain't free to guys, boy. I don't want to see you again. Oh my God. Oh my God. I had a good nigga praise.
Yo, shit is live, y'all. Grown folks business, man.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Rest in peace, rest in peace, Chap Out. Rest in peace, Primas. Freelance.
Pardon me, y'all. I was muted up. Shout out the way to Black. Pardon me, I was muted up. Hope we get all the blessings he gives for him and his family. Genuine dude. Like, it's time for us to just be human fucking beings. Like, all jokes aside, like, I'm telling y'all, it's just too much going on that's got us so fucking distracted with each other when it's just other shit we can go check out. Like, for real. Like these, like for real. Like, I'm telling you, man. Men are from Mars. Women are from Venus. Yo, Lola, I need you here up on here when we do these series, man, because it's a bunch of stuff we need to be talking about, man. It's a bunch of stuff that we need to be talking about of importance. We can laugh and joke with each other. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but it just we just gotta eliminate that spirit. That shit is dangerous. Like I still got a little bit of that motherfucking spirit in me, like on some other street shit. That's why I know what I'm going through eternally. Because I be the day at the job. Today at work, I was like, whew. But you know what? Like I said, they're having that out-of-body experience. That's what I'm telling you. When it comes to God and the devil, I seen the devil today. But for the first time, I seen my own reflection. So that's what calmed me down. It's like looking at myself. It's like, this is crazy. I mean, I know this shit sound funny, but it's like I had an out-of-body experience in my job that locked my physical. So my spiritual just spun in front of me. And I literally saw the demeanor in my face, my attitude, without being in front of a mirror. That shit scared the shit out of me. I said, that's the devil. That's another thing, Eve. Toxic fucking relationships. A lot of us don't even know how to identify that we in a toxic relationship. That's crazy. Do y'all understand how crazy that is? A lot of us don't even know how to identify toxicity. That nigga said the devil is the motherfucking breeder of life. You got 24 hours on the timeout, doo-doo head. Doo-doo head. You know we don't play that shit over here. Goofy. That's goofy shit. I ain't gonna clap you forever, but you got 24 hours to like my man said right here. You got 24 hours because it's the top of the fucking year to reset yourself and reflect. Remember what I said, y'all? Remember I said that shit FTC? Yo, it's really time for us to check ourselves. Eve got another one. See, that's the shit I get mad at Eve about. That's the shit I get mad at. You see them? What the fuck she just said? First of all, she said, speak on mental health. We all suffering from that. We've been exposed to too much motherfucking aggravation and violence. She said, speak on toxic relationships. We all been through that. Speak on how the world made men and women against each other. And that has something to do with welfare. Welfare was the seed planter for that. When they told women, they said, check this out. We got an apartment for you. We got some clothes for you. And we got some money for you and your baby. But check this out. Your man got to leave. She said, speak on how we forgot how much this moment means right now. Fire! Just to be alive. My grandmother worked in, like I said, I tell you, she worked in Kings County Hospital. And the G building in Kings County Hospital was the mental ward, the psychiatric ward. Motherfuckers is waking up, don't even know who they are. You know how blessed y'all is? Some people can't see. Some people can't walk. Some people can't hear. Every time they put on their television, they have these things now that can caption what's being said across the bottom. But what if you can't read? So you're just sitting there looking at scrambled eggs going across the bottom of the TV. What if you couldn't smell? What if you couldn't feel? Imagine that shit, fellas. You got a badass chick in front of you. You got a hard-ass erection. She jump on you. She rocking and rolling. She's screaming. And you don't feel nothing. You don't feel nothing. Just imagine that shit, ladies. A nigga tearing your ass up. He's sweating, looking like Adebisi and Oz. That thing is beautiful to him, and you don't feel nothing. And you know the bulk part, a lot of people just started erasing, and I noticed this shit, just genuine love for humanity. Like, motherfuckers is just not cool being a fucking human being. I love everybody. Black, white, Chinese, gay, straight, tall, short, skinny, fat. You just got to have a good heart, be God-fearing. Deaf to all pedophiles. See, I can accept a person. I know this sounds funny, and I say this all the time on my shows. I can understand a person having to unalive somebody. A person could have been trying to unalive them. A person could have did something so gross and disrespectful to them where they just overraged and they just decided to unalive that person. I can understand that shit. I can understand somebody stealing. Motherfucker hungry. I can understand somebody selling drugs. Yep. You want to hear something funny? I can understand somebody backing a gun down, running up on somebody and robbing them because their child is hungry. I can understand all these conversations, but it's never going to be a reason why you can tell me you sexually assaulted a child. You see what Lola said? Eve's smart as fuck. If she really talked to y'all and not drag people, I promise y'all she would outnumber everyone. She is wild, intelligent, spiritual, all facts. Eve, one of the smartest women I came across on YouTube. She can really teach people. When I got on YouTube, Eve was talking some other shit. Especially on Sundays. And then the war starts on YouTube. That's another thing with the women over here with Team Guardian. For all the women that claim Team Guardian, you know why I say I fuck with y'all? Because I'm not putting myself in a position to even let nobody aggravate me no more. So y'all ain't got to worry about getting disrespected. Because unfortunately, as content creators, when it comes to the person that holds that platform, anybody, what you get into, everybody that's with you is into. And I don't want to put stress on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm going through something on YouTube with anybody, I told people before, they could just pull up on the platform and we can have a conversation. So yeah, I want my people here from Team Guardian. I just want them here for the support to keep me level-headed and check me if I'm wrong. It might be a conversation where I'm wrong. See, I don't like yes men and yes women. I don't like them type of people. If you know I'm doing some shit that coming across fuckery and I don't even understand that the shit is some fuckery and you really fuck with me, you're supposed to be like, yo, you bugging, boy. To watch somebody do something that you know is wrong, that make you a sucker, where I come from. That's why the people that's around me and in my circle, niggas is tighter than virgins. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's like certain shit I'm not going to allow myself to get into where it might involve somebody that fuck with me. Because I got friends, day ones and new friends that God forbid if something happened to me, they're going to make a wild move. And I care too much about their family members. I care too much about their wives. I care too much about their baby mothers. I care too much about their mothers. I care too much about their fathers. Too much about their children to put my man in any type of endangering situation. That's another reason why I moved the way I moved. See, I'm cool with saying, you're right. That's my shit now. I'll be like, you're right. And I just leave. Before, I'd be like, what the fuck is you talking? I ain't even on that no more. Like, you know what? You're right. Because if a person has something made up in their mind already about you, I'm telling you, they're already convicted in their conviction. There's nothing you can do at that particular moment. Now, we might be able to have a conversation a week or two later. And you might come to me and be like, yo, that day when me and you was talking, pardon me for the way I came at you. I was just a little upset, but this is the reason why I was upset. See, shit like that is what I call grown folk shit. I'm an adult. I have no reason to be acting like a fucking child. I don't want people around me that act like children. And that's my right. See, that's another thing we got to get into. People need to start understanding the boundaries that they have the right to set for themselves. I don't give a fuck what nobody else is talking about when it comes to my sanity and my peace. See, that's where I fucked up before. My thing was worrying about everybody around me, sanity and peace, but never paying attention to mine. We got to start being more mindful about ourselves. It's all right to be selfish for your fucking feelings. They're yours. Nobody's going to care about your feelings or cherish your feelings like you are. And if you can't get that person to be reciprocal with the way that you cherishing them, move the fuck on. Dog, salute. Don't get it twisted. Everybody makes a mistake. But a mistake is recognized, and usually the person that makes the mistake is accountable for the mistake that they have made. Now, when a person makes a mistake and you're like, yo, you know, that shit kind of, and they be like, so what? Like, you know, when people be like saying, so what? So you're saying, so what, something that you did disrupted my peace, or so what, something that you did made me unsure about the rapport between me and you. This is friendship, relationships. This is facts. All that so what shit. Fuck you mean, so what? That's not even something that a friend is supposed to say. If I offend one of my peoples, the first thing I'm going to say is sincerely, yo, pardon me. There's no such thing as so what when somebody you care about, family member or friend, says to you, yo, I took that kind of offensively, bro. Whether a person says it to you sternly or not, if they took something offensively, even though it might be a misinterpretation, like I said, they might have misconstrued something you said or the way that you perceived it. But check this out. It's still their right. This is the year to be quote unquote conscious of who you are as a person. Fuck everything else. A lot of bad habits, leave them shits alone, man. It's that simple as saying it. I remember people always saying, well, it's hard to do this and it's hard to do that. That's not true. I stopped smoking cigarettes in 1991. The day that my moms came home, I smoked cigarettes from 1990 to 1991. And the day my moms came home and told me that her life was affected now because of complications of cigarettes. I never smoked a cigarette. No, I smoked one cigarette after that in May of 95 when my grandfather passed away. Weed, I stopped smoking cold turkey. My job told me one day, we're going to give y'all 90 days to clean out because we've had some resources about a lot of the employees may be indulging in marijuana. Exactly what my company has said to me when we was working for this company called Smithfield. They said, we're going to give y'all 90 days to clear out. They said, after 90 days, we are going to start doing randoms. So if you're paying me damn near $20 in 2015, an hour, fuck that weed. I don't need that shit. Because number one, if I don't have no job, I don't have no income, I can't even buy no bud. So since they telling us that this bud is going to eliminate me from being able to buy bud, fuck that bud. If you really want something to be done, you have to make that decision and stand on it. You got to make that decision and stand on it. That's the only way anything is going to be elevated with you and God. Like the spirituality of God. Like that's my whole thing, my faith now. Like a lot of people think that shit is a joke. I'm not even worried about my faith. It's totally different. My faith is full of rewards. I'm not even worried about that. That's destined in my heart. God done showed me that in so many ways. I just don't be talking about things. But now I got it locked in with my faith. The faith is what's going to be able to conquer anything that comes in front of you. That the day, let me tell you something. At my motherfucking job, I was so hot the day, y'all. Lord. When I tell y'all I was so hot today at my job, I was so insulted by a person that I spoke to 2 prior times before this about being insulted with the same mannerisms. So this is the 3rd time. And where we come from, I should have punched him in his face the first time. I should have grabbed the nigga by his face and bit his fucking nose off and stomped him to fucking China. But God told me not to. The 2nd time, I could have grabbed him by his throat and ran him through a brick wall. Literally lift him off his feet and run him through a brick wall on some Mortal Kombat shit. But God told me not to. The dude made me so mad today, I wanted to headbutt him. I wanted to grab his ears and pull his head towards my forehead with full thrust as fast and as hard as I can. He had me so upset. And that's when I had like that out-of-body experience. It's like it's like my spiritual just jumped out and reversed like a mirror image right in front of me. And I was looking at my face and I was like, oh shit. Seen the devil crystal clear. For real. James, salute. I seen it crystal clear. For real. But I'm telling y'all, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. I'm flying it. Great idea. All content creators, I'm flying it. You're more than welcome. Long as you can be on the same stage with a respectful attitude. I don't care about the goo-goo, the gaga. Certain content creators, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't fuck with their spirit. I don't fuck with their morale, and I don't fuck with their integrity, so they would never be a part of certain shit. That's just a fact. The motherfuckers that always want to be in people's shit never had nothing to do with nothing, but they just always want to be in people's shit. I stay away from them type of people, y'all, family members and all. Family members and all, and that's some hurtful shit to say, but it's the truth. And I'm not better than nobody, but I know that the shit that we got over here, and shout out to Team Guardian and everybody that held us down, the shit that we got over here is kind of different. Like it's on some real, like it's just like a good vibe of like a good little lounge, you know what I'm saying? Like one of them lounges back in the days. Dark corners, light corners, bar, couple of pool tables, you know, a little stage, might be a jazz night, might be a reggae artist. But it ain't going to be no motherfucking disruptions. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody's going to have a good time. It's going to be a great atmosphere, good food, good chronic, good bud, whatever people is getting into. Everybody, once you got a situation where everybody is understanding of respecting each other, I'm telling you, you can't do nothing but go to the top. Sometimes feathers get ruffled. But the importance of the fact that the main objective is to resolve the issue. See, what I see on YouTube is people wanting to engage in issues. That's dangerous. You can say what you want to say. You'll never know what I'm thinking, especially when it comes to some war shit. And the same thing, vice versa. I can say what I want to say, but I never know what a person is really thinking when it comes to this war shit. So how about we make the whole initiative to diffuse the beef, to diffuse the misunderstanding, to sit down like adults and be like, yo, check this out. On this particular date, you said X, Y, Z, and it offended me. And on this particular date, this is the reason why I responded. Because, see, at least give a person a chance to plead their case. Because when it comes to respect, everybody has a different interpretation when it comes to respect and disrespect. Some people can overlook certain things and some of us can't. Some people be like, yo, why did you even get so mad over that? And them people that ask me certain questions like that on some real shit, I'm so envious of you. Because it shows that we grew up with different type of backgrounds and different type of hardships and different type of luxuries that you have that I've never, ever motherfucking had the chance to enjoy. I had a gun thrown in my face at 12 years old for a fucking polo goose. So my life been real ever since I stepped outside. There's some people that's never even seen the barrel of a gun unless they seen it on a television. So I envy y'all. But I don't hate y'all. It's just we from two different motherfucking atmospheres and galaxies, but we still on the same world. But that don't have nothing to do with the morale of respect. Facts, Queen Gigi. Vibes, I see you in the building, bro. Tribe, I see you in the building. Everybody know the answer to that. Well, everybody with some sense. Honor, man. That's a great question. Like, what matters more, y'all? Honor versus dishonor. Now, see, that's where people fuck up on YouTube. I'm glad he said that, because some people see certain things on YouTube and may perceive it to be dishonorable. But no, it's confrontations of things that was done that were dishonorable. And it seems like the rebuttal you're crucified for. It's like the rebuttal you're crucified for. That's why I say you can't win for lose. That's why a lot of times you just pose like my grandmother said, let God handle that shit. Let God handle that shit. Especially when it comes to certain shit like this. Because this is buffoonery, like to get up here and just really just keep continuously, day in and day out, disrespect each other. And before I get out of here, this situation with the migrants. I'm not talking about people that's here. I'm not talking about people that was born here, raised here. I'm not talking about people that went through everything of legal entry to come to this country, that they rush like it's some great fucking country. Anyway, my opinion only, forgive me. If we do not pay attention, we will be replaced. I'm seeing it now in the world as far as Arab stores. I remember when Arabs came and just stormed over New York. And now I'm seeing Arabs venturing into bigger and more financial like investments with outcomes that's crazy. Franchises. It's a Arab group down here that bought a supermarket franchise. It was a franchise down here by the name of Bowles Meat Market. They bought that shit. That name has been eliminated because of the power of the fucking dollar. This is one thing I have to say about the migrants, especially the ones that was grabbed up supposedly, allegedly, from the worst of the worst parts of the world that were brought here. Let me explain something to y'all. They have a fucking plan. They have a plan. See, the difference between the comfort of being born in America, the land of opportunity is where we were born. You have to pay attention to people from other countries, third world countries. If you don't know what a third world country is, good. Because that's how fucked up them shits is. There's people coming from third world countries coming to the land of the opportunity. They're not coming here to fucking play with us. They're coming here to replace us. They're coming here to take our jobs. They're coming here to take our women. Ladies, they're coming here to take your men. They're coming here to breed. They are coming here to breed. The biggest hustle right now with a lot of the migrants, and I see this with my own eyes, from Haitian, African, Guatemalan, Mexican, Venezuelan, Honduras. Let me explain something to you. The hustle is to have a baby on U.S. soil. If y'all understand what I'm talking about, let me see some dice cubes. The hustle is to impregnate a woman on this U.S. soil. The hustle is to capture and lure a man and have him impregnate you or marry you. Y'all don't want me to talk. This is a plan. Motherfuckers better be fucking careful. And I learned that shit today. I learned that shit today. When people are coming to America, they said it's more what? Tell me what is out here. Tell me what's out here, y'all. Let's say it together. It's more opportunity. There are more jobs than in Haiti. There are more jobs than in Dominican Republic. There are more jobs than in Puerto Rico. There are more jobs than in Brazil. There are more jobs than in Honduras. There are more jobs than in Mexico, and so forth and so forth. Anything you want to be, you can be in America. Scarface came from motherfucking Cuba and was washing dishes, and 40 days later was a millionaire. Nigga, we got a motherfucking president that's a felon. Fuck is you talking about where we at, y'all? You think them niggas ain't got televisions? You think they ain't got televisions in Jamaica? You think they ain't got televisions in Panama? Think they ain't got televisions in Trinidad? You think they ain't got television? And see, your nigga Donald Trump is a felon. That's their president. We're going to get them. You know how niggas may see somebody coming out the bank with a bunch of money in an envelope and they put it in their pocket, but they're unaware of their surroundings. Back in the days, we might have dug their pocket. An easy lick. That's what they're doing to us right now. They're looking at America and us as an easy lick because in their mind, they feel as though we're lazy. Because check this out. We don't want to go to work. What is it about fucking Americans? Matter of fact, fuck Americans. What is it about black American people that y'all don't want to fucking work? What is it about black people that don't even respect their fucking job? Why do, if you go to work at 11, why if you go to lunch at 11:30, you got to leave your desk at 11:24? Then you come back from lunch 10 minutes late. I hate you motherfuckers. Nah, Kills, this shit bugs me out. I seen this today about the conquer to divide and destroy. Let me explain something to you. The Haitian presence at my job is tremendous. What used to be a two-person job, me packing the boxes, young lady, Hispanic, loading the motherfucking boxes. A two-person job is now turned to a four-person job. They moving like they in jail. Where one go, the other ones is going. But I'm noticing today, even though I noticed it before, they be just disappearing and moving as they want to move and do what they want to move, and then the crowd looks and then nobody knows English anymore. But a month ago was, what's up, Big Dice? How are you doing, my brother? I just come from McDonald's. I got the Big Mac. Oh, I go get my car, my driver's license. I go call back my family, my mother. I speak to my mother. I miss my mother. I leave my brother and my sister in my country. All that shit just disappeared. Motherfucker don't know how to say lunchtime no more. Brother, we are going to lunch. What do you get from that? What do they sell on that truck? I told the Haitian nigga, he said, what do they sell on that truck, brother? I see you go over there. What do they sell? I said, the Spanish truck, you know, they got nachos. They got quesadillas and all that. What is a quesadilla, brother? But now nobody don't know English. So all you lazy niggas that want to sit up in the crib all day playing PlayStation, you better go get a job. You better go get a job. So all you niggas, you better go get a job. Because the jobs are getting eliminated. Let me tell you something. My job right now, it's a 322-man wait. Did y'all hear that? It's 322 people waiting to get into my motherfucking job. Do you know how expendable everyone at that job is when you got 322 people waiting to get in? And then back to these niggas. Why do black men, black niggas, why do you feel as though the world owe you something? Why do you feel you helped the job because they hired you? I hate you niggas. I hate you niggas so much. It disgusts me. It disgusts me. I seen a person get written up for going to the bathroom too long. Did y'all hear what I just said? If I'm lying, may I never hug my mother again. I seen a motherfucker get written up today for going to the bathroom too long. And they said the next time that this happens, it's going to be a 3-day suspension to the person. So you mean to tell me if I got the bubble guts, I might lose my motherfucking job? So if you mean to tell me the night before I was sitting up eating Frosted Flakes with a little bit of extra sugar, and you know I'm lactose tolerant. I've been shitting since about 4:30 in the morning. I had to leave the house at 5:45. Been in the bathroom 4 times before we started at 7:30. Went in there and took a dump and then got up and turned around and had to run back to that toilet bowl. I'm going to lose my job? I used to question why people have a point system in their job. Let's be like, damn, why are they giving people points? Because if you obtain a certain amount of points within a certain time, you ought to be terminated. I used to think that was foul. Now I'm like, that's great. Because if you don't want to come to work, why the fuck did you go fill out the application? I said, if you didn't want a job, why did you go fill out the application? Kev said you got people that complain about mandatory OT, but when their hours getting cut, they complain about a lack of hours. That is so much the truth. Queen Gigi said being in the bathroom too long and get 3 days suspended. No, check this out. Hold on, Queen. I'm wrong. The first time I seen the dude get rolled up today. They brought that paperwork to him. Because when you see them supervisors coming down there with their paper, you hear niggas say, they got them papers. Them papers. Seen that man sign it. So the first time when you sign the first acknowledgement, the first write-up is the acknowledgement, the agreement, when you sign your John Hancock letting the job know, yo, check this out. I got caught doing something that was against the rules. And this time, you're not going to give me 3 days off and you're not going to terminate me, but you're going to make me give you my John Hancock and sign the time and date when I receive this because I've already been forewarned. Now, check this out. If I go again to the bathroom, I go home for 3 days. 3 days. 3 days, I got to walk out of there. You take my money for 3 days, and then this is what they say. On the day that you get suspended, it's counted as 1 day. Kev said people be refusing to sign it like it ain't going nowhere. It's going in the files anyway. But check this out. There's a lot of favoritism also in workplaces. The dude that'll come to work every day drunk is more important than the dude that'll miss 2 days a month. The dude that'll come to work every day, you know he gonna be high out of his motherfucking mind, is more important than the dude that always want to take off if we have to work on Saturday. Are y'all with me? Are y'all with me? So imagine the respect you get when you come to work with none of the above. You're not high. You're not drunk. You're not pilled up. These are the better chances if you would have to correspond with a superintendent, a management person. God forbid if something happened, you have to go to human resources. God forbid something happened, you have to go to HR. You got to go to the nurse. Anything can happen. You going up in there smelling like you in the club. What's that perfume you got on, baby? That's that marijuana. That ain't nothing but that marijuana. I'm telling y'all, it's time. I got a plan. Men are from Mars. Women are from Venus. See, it's not going to work if it's just me and one sister up there talking. It's not going to work if it's just going to be me and another dude up there working. It's not going to work if it's going to be a sister up here and just a sister with her. It has to be the balance of men's point of views and women's point of views. See, certain things that are important to women aren't important to men. But check this out. Forget your woman's birthday. Forget your anniversary. And last but not least, fellas, I'm giving you game right here. I dare you to forget the first outfit she had on when y'all first went out. If you can't lock that in your memory, she's going to feel as though she was never important enough for you to be memorable. See, that's the shit that lock people today. You dig? See, like I said, we got to get back to the vulnerability. It's nothing wrong with being memorable. You at work thinking about a nigga. Nigga, you at work thinking about a chick. Fuck is wrong with being memorable? Like, God damn, I'm thinking about this motherfucker. And see, the great part about this is grown folks' conversation about very important topics. Look what Eve said. Mental abuse. Toxic relationships. How we were programmed all of a sudden to seem like there's a distance. You don't pay attention. Now the baddies, they want to hang out with their girlfriends and be on Instagram and posing and going to all the parties and all the photo shoots where all the celebrities are in hopes to maybe catch up or link with a person of importance in their eyes because of financial stature. Yeah, I got a man, but he's in the house. So hold on. You got a man, but he's in the house, and you're on this boat party with your breasts hanging out, looking like a pack of annihilators, asking me what am I doing after we get back to where the boat is going to park? What is your man going to say? Oh, no, he ain't nothing. I got this. That's where we at today, y'all. The roles have totally reversed, and it was not right when niggas was doing it. When the chicks was like, yo, what you mean you came out to the club and you want to go to the restaurant or you want to go to the diner or you want to go get a room after we leave this club? You don't even know what you mean. Don't you got a girl? Remember that when niggas we were saying that shit, y'all? Don't even worry about that. It's the women that's saying that shit now. I got that. It's no more motherfucking sense to the game no more. Somebody got to set the law to get us back into a... People don't even know how to talk and conversate with each other no more. People don't even know how to disagree and agree without getting upset or taking it offensively. People don't know how to do that shit no more. I say we start over here. Like I said, I've seen so many great shows where people were joking, ranking. I've seen some horrible shows where people meant every word they fucking say. But it was always a congregation of people that encouraged each other to insult each other. How about a congregation of great people get up here and start encouraging each other to do better for each other and really helping each other with daily motherfucking problems in fucking life? Having grown folks conversations about some of the things that's bothering us, some of the things that's happening in the motherfucking world from a man's and a woman's point of view. See, when you got people from different opposite sexes, it's always going to be a different view that can be debated. Like if it's 2 men and 2 women, or if it's 3 men and it's 2 women. As long as they're opposite sexes mentally, it's going to be a men are from Mars and a women are from Venus. Now to be blessed and to have 3 women, 3 men, 4 men, 4 women, 5 men, 5 women, and we having a great dialogue about certain things where this person may say this, I may say this person may say this, a sister may pull over and get into the see, when you can engage with conversation that's stimulating to each other, just imagine what it's going to do and help the people that's observing it. I'm talking about we got to really get into some shit. How do we stop getting into the fact of domestic violence? How do we get that shit out of us? Because there's a lot of people that handle things physically. It's not just men. I'm in the South. I got cousins that punch their baby mamas in the face. What do we do to stop getting so enraged to the fact where we're attacking each other physically? What do we do when we get to the fact where we just can just sit up and talk to each other respectfully about what's bothering each other instead of being vulgar about it? Bitch, you stupid. You dumbass nigga. Fuck that. That's why I'll be. See that all that shit, we gotta erase that shit out of us. It's like we gotta regroup this shit to the fact of just real conversation as adults. As adults. You see what Kev said? He said, nah, that's wild. A panel encouraging people to insult each other. See that? But we wouldn't do that. We have a panel of encouraging these people, each other, to talk about what's really going on. See, this is the time for people to stop. Take the mask off. Before I get out of here, this is something I want people to think about. I might be talking to somebody in here. I might be talking to everybody in here. I might not be talking to nobody in here, but I might catch somebody that's watching it on a replay. Take the fucking mask off and just be you. Just be you. Even faith to God. Just be you. Be the best version of you. Put righteousness in the menu. Put God. If you got God first, righteousness fall right in line with that. It's nothing other than righteousness if you talk about God. So if you got righteousness in your heart, it got to be consistent of God. It got to be. It got to be. It's nothing else that can have you like that. So everybody that popped up tonight, man, I appreciate y'all. Like I told y'all, I'm back on the gram. Big Dice Chronicles. Get at me. I need some great ideas for some shows. I need some great ideas from the men from Mars and the woman from Venus. I need some great participants. That's something I want y'all to pay attention to. Some of y'all may be shy. Cassandra, I need you to participate with us. We're going to have some people up. Shout out to my homegirl, Hazel Eyes, Brooklyn shit. I'm going to make sure she pop up over here. You dig what I'm saying? I got shout out to the Sister Seven. You know what I'm saying? I need her. Shout out to Liddy. I'm gonna get Liddy involved with this. Shout out to Way to Black. I'm gonna get some people up here and we're gonna have some real conversations. I'm telling you, we're gonna have some real conversations. Yo, Rebel, I appreciate you, bro. And I need you to be a part of that too, sincerely. Like grown folk shit, man. Like, yo, I'm telling you, I just see something totally different. I don't give a it ain't really, don't get it twisted. For the people that are in membership with me, for the people that contribute with the super chats, the cash apps, I sincerely thank y'all. I go to work every day. Honestly. I ain't in the streets no more. I'll be too tired to do anything. But I appreciate y'all sincerely for holding me down. Like I said, that'll help with certain things that I may not even know I may need at a certain time. And when them shits pop up, I can't show you nothing but gratitude about it. But me personally, I can't talk about nothing else. This is the grown folk sector. We looking for inductees also. Just like they got the dirty sector, shout out to the dirty sector. Just like they got the dark sector, shout out to the dark sector. But this right here, y'all, it's the grown folk sector. This is grown folk shit. It's time for everybody to get a grip on what's going on with reality instead of living off of bullshit and the illusion. Silver Point salute, like I said. Until we start paying attention to the world for what it is, instead of being caught up in some dumbass matrix, trying to make something out of nothing, we're gonna be doomed. But I got a better plan. I got a better vision, y'all. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere, y'all. We gotta start somewhere. And like I said, I be in the chat sometimes watching certain shit. It's funny to me, it's humor. But when it gets to start saying certain weird shit, y'all, I'm gone. That's why certain shows I watch, I won't type. Shout out to DS1 Ross, the boss at Sheep Stay Sleep. Make sure y'all get over there and subscribe to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget Jai Ace also, man. Shout out to Jai Ace TV, man. They don't be giving Jai his props. Like, Jai got other shit going on. Like I'm saying, like one of the ones that came home. Shout out to Mikey B and Moshe and them over at We Locked In. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's certain dudes up here that are really, really doing, even Cosmology Bay and Smitty Brim had a lot going on TV. Go over there and shout them out. Like certain things, like I said, just because I just feel like I'm just at this point in my life where just because maybe the interests of us may not be aligned, you know, it might be 2:45 with some people with me. You dig what I'm saying? But then again, with you, it might be 3:20, 3:27 or something like that. It might be an oddness to it. But that don't mean it got to be nothing disrespectful. You dig what I'm saying? To some people that be in here, they might be able to grasp on to certain things from certain people from a different entertaining aspect, because that's what all this be. But if you're over here fucking with us, straight up grown folks content, like this the panel where people have came up here and spoke about wanting to end their life. And we've been up here for hours. There's people that got up here, and shout out to my sister Harley that just wanted to flip out one night and go crazy on a man. We had a great live that night, 6 hours. Shout out to the sis Danny Lux. You know what I'm saying? She was worried about some things years ago. We had a great show that night. You know what I'm saying? Everything came to 4C. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's always been some great moments. Shout out to China and the 050. Like I said, shout out to St. Laz. Like, if you're not subscribed to St. Laz, go over to St. Laz, type in Big Dice, got like a few stories over there. That's some real monumental shit from my life. And for the like, fuck all this shit over here. If you really want to know how official the bro is, if you can't really observe it, you know what I'm saying? Because only official gonna recognize official. I'm not. Some people say they real. I'm official. It's a difference. You dig? So I respect the real, but it's only a few real right. Like everybody real, but ain't too many real rights. You dig what I'm saying? But shout out to the real rights. You know what I'm saying? The honorable. You know what I'm saying? The ones that ain't got no stains. You dig? So, especially the ones that know they made mistakes and it's time to like grow up. That's my mission. You know what I'm saying? Because if I can do certain things differently now, nobody can tell me what they can't do. But like I said, I got the great plan. Men are from Mars. Your club, you're more than welcome to if you want to bless the stage. Anybody, they got a chance, you know what I'm saying, to get up here and just talk about some great things. Black Cuddy salute. Like I said, we're going to talk about mental illness. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about parenting, being a parent, like the ups and the downs of being. We talk about relationships. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is of interest that might be upsetting, that might be interesting, that's going to help us grow as a people. I'm dead serious for the peoples. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm dead, and I mean this adamantly to certain people that be up here and they be having their egos with each other. Come on over here to the Big Dice Chronicles and Team Guardian. Get up here. You know what I'm saying? If you got some things you want to get off your chest, it ain't about clicks and views with everybody. Resolving the issue should be the focus for everything now of friction. With everybody in here and everybody watching. Just resolve it. Bumped on my fault. What we got to do to resolve this, what we got to do where you ain't got to be looking over your shoulder. I ain't got to be looking over my shoulder. What we got to do for me to understand that I ain't got no problems with you and vice versa. And it ain't got nothing to do with be cordial with each other. Like I said, there's certain platforms on YouTube. Shout out to everybody. I'm just not in a line with certain things, especially people business. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to certain people business, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, certain shit. Nah, certain shit. Nah, I just know the end game when you playing like where I come from. Yeah, play with giving up a nigga address if you want to, and a nigga of a certain stature find out that you gave somebody his address. That could be real detriment to you. That could be. This is before the fucking computers. This is before all this YouTube and TikTok and Facebook and all this goofy shit. I'm talking about official shit. Show niggas where a nigga really stay at, where he lay his head, where his baby moms may be at, where his moms may be, or his grandmother, or his kids, and watch what happened. Like, see, that's why I try to tell people certain shit you got to learn to just ignore and stay away from, because people don't really know. If they, like I said, if they really knew the consequences of certain things, they wouldn't carry themselves the way they do. They would. Y'all already know the slogan. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Salute. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?